Hi, today we're going to be working with some soft plastics. My name's Rick White. I'm with Smishx Custom Baits, and we're going to be working with a mold that's kind of cantankerous today. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We need to practice on this mold. So what I did was I cut up a bunch of remelt, put it in a cup here. I'm going to go ahead and heat that up. Start with about 2.5 minutes. But the issue with this mold is the 6-inch stick bait, and I just keep getting dents. I can't figure that out. Can't figure out why not. We're using sprue extenders, handmade. Made these here at the house. We'll be using the longer one for this 6-inch mold. We'll fill the sprue extender when we're done with the shot, and then we'll top it off during the drawdown. But it might not do a drawdown because I suspect what's happening with this mold is that the gates are freezing up. They're solidifying too soon. And if that happens, then the bait can't draw on the plastic in the sprue to keep the cavity full. So it just collapses in on itself instead. So get a glove down here. We're gonna need that soon. Stir stick. Temperature probe. And we got about another minute or so before we open that up. But since this mold is being so cantankerous, I have to say it's driving me to drink. So what we're gonna do, I know that guy over at World's Worst Fishing likes German beer. Well, I like whiskey, just not Canadian whiskey. The Canadians screwed up bacon, for God's sake. Do you think they did any good with the whiskey either? No, they did not. Okay, but this happens to be a Colorado distillery. Stranahan's is the brand, and this is their sherry cask. It is so tasty. But since I'm diabetic, I can't fill the glass. I just have to take a little bit at a time. I have to watch those blood sugars. I'll make this last about, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. Man, that's good. Oh, and just in time too. It's time to glove up. I have my smoking jacket on to protect my arms. We'll glove up so we can sort of burn our hands. And by the way, these gloves are pretty fantastic. We got them on Amazon for like 17, 18 bucks. They have the grippy stuff on them. You can see I got some plastisol on them, but whatever, that's what they're for. Better on the glove than my hand. Okay, here we go. You can see this is, yeah, we forgot to do something here. Forgot to turn on our ventilation. Somebody slap me. There we go. There. Jeez Louise, I gotta fix that. It's not the first time that's happened, and it won't be the last unless I remember to fix it. Alright, at least this time I didn't have cups of plastisol sitting over here and the fan fell on top of them. That didn't happen, thank God. Okay, let's go another 30 seconds on this. It wasn't quite all melted. Man, that's tasty. Shut it off if you want. Yeah, that heater kicked in. We have an 80,000 BTU master torpedo heater in here to keep things warm. And it's a little noisy, so we just shut it off. It's not cold yet or anything, so we just went ahead and shut it off. Oh, look at this. This is almost ready. Let's check the temp on this. You see the fumes coming off of that. You do not want to be snorting those fumes at all. On, check it out. On this particular mold, if I shoot anything over 320 degrees, I get just huge dents in it. And even below 320 degrees, I still get dents. Somebody in a Facebook group told me to open up the gates, and well, I could probably do that with a half round file, but I'm not sure I want to. I'm not sure if I want to mess with it like that. Now we're at 290. If this gets up to around 310 or so, I'm going to go ahead and shoot it. We just hit 299. I might have to go through maybe 10 seconds, 10, 12 seconds in the microwave. I don't think I'm going to quite get to 310. No, that's not going to happen. Alright, let's give it 10 seconds. That should be enough. Alright, let's see what happens here. It's flying pretty quick. We're almost at 290 already. We just broke 300. Let's give it a quick stir. Hey, the camera lady just wrecked us a little bit there, didn't she? Yeah, we're probably going to have to go another 10 seconds or so here. Maybe. Yeah, good grief. Temperature is very important in this. Some molds don't really, it doesn't really matter too much how hot you shoot them or how cold. Other ones like this one are just they're just cantankerous. You just can't trust them on anything. We just might hit that 310 mark. I don't really want to go over that 310. 320 I've been getting dense, so or even just under 320, like 317, 318. So this is, here we go, we're right there. Okay, let's go ahead and suck this up. Make sure there's no air in it. Ooh, look, there went an airboat. There we go. All right. Ready to zoom in? Mm-hmm. Okay. Here we go. There. We've gone about 5 seconds on the whole. See, look at that. See how that froze up? And that was only about 5 seconds. Let's get that in the cup. Okay, I'm going to pop this mold open right at 60 seconds. And we're going to get a little drawdown here. The glob there is being ridiculous. All right, screws topped off again. And we're going to pop this mold here in 10 seconds. Get these baits out of this mold quick enough. Oh crap, look at them. They're already dented, 310. Can you see it? Dent here, huge dent. What the frick? Look at this one. This one didn't even, this one shrank way up. All right. That copper screw holds the heat for a long, long time. So we have to make sure we don't burn ourselves, and we know this from personal experience. You have to pick it up with the while we're wearing the gloves. All right. These things. I'm going to try something revolutionary. I'm going to do another shot here. Well, maybe it's not revolutionary. I'm going to shoot it at 340 and see what happens. Let's go ahead and pull that apart there. All right. 2 minutes, that should be more than enough. Get that hot screw cinder back in there. Woo woo. All right. That's cleaned up. All right. It's ready to go. It's nice and warm too. Told you it's driving me to drink. Man, that is a nice whiskey. Stopwatch is reset. We're ready to go. We're just waiting on stupid plastisol, aren't we? Why are we always waiting on the plastisol? Just the way that goes, I guess, huh? Spend more time standing here in front of the microwave waiting for it to get done, mentally urging it on. Hurry, hurry. No, I don't do that. I'm just kidding. But I do stand here in front of it a long time waiting for it to get done. Let's see if we have any better luck this time. And I hope you noticed how the sprue, when I pulled the injector away, the sprue was solidified a little. Why is that happening? I don't get that. Is it just not hot enough to begin with? But if I go hotter, I still get those dents. Let's see what happens with 340 though. We'll see. We're almost ready. I'm gonna pop that open. I want to make sure I don't overcook it. Ooh, look at that. See those fumes coming off there? You don't want to be sucking those fumes up. This is pretty hot too. Let's check that temp. When I first started doing this, I had stuff set up on the other side of the garage. I was working on top of I had everything set up on top of the headboard for a bed, and my ventilation wasn't what it should have been. And I worked out here for about three and a half hours that night, snorting the plastisol fumes. And I'm here to tell you that the next day, my brain hurt. Literally, every time I coughed, my brain hurt. And for about 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks, I had a nasty, nasty headache every day. You want to make sure you have plenty of ventilation in here, which is why I have everything right in front of the box fan now. Okay, we're at 330. Let's check it again one more time, stir it a little bit. It's not quite where I want it yet. Yeah, we're not going to get 340. Not yet. Let's go 12 seconds. Oops, that actually says 14 there. Let's just do that. I didn't let it finish last time. Maybe I should have. Okay, I want this at least 340 this time. Oh yeah, I bet you can see the fumes coming off that cup. Yeah, we're gonna bust 340 this time. Let's see how hot it gets. Just over 340. Looks to be right where we want. Okay, this time we're gonna set the cup like this. Close the mic. Good to go. Slurp up a bunch of plastisol. Okay. There's no air. Here we go. All right. Here goes our shot. Okay, she's full. Please zoomed in so you can watch this. Look at that. It's froze up again. Well, partially froze up that time. Let's put that out. All right. Well, we're getting a pretty nice drawdown this time. You know, I'm just going to leave that alone. Maybe I don't need to fill that. And we're going to go ahead and pop the mold open again at 60 seconds. So, looks like it should be done drawing down. Come on. Oh wow, can you see this?
See what?
Can you see how the baits look? Are you zoomed in? Can you see that? Huh. I wonder if I just needed to go hotter.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to try, well, we'll try this again.
Show the people.
Wow, those look pretty
Hold on,
nice actually,
hold on.
as far as their shape and whatnot. And by the way, this color, I call this color Chingalingus. Think of it like doohickey, thingamajig, that sort of thing. I knew a tech sergeant in the Air Force. They called everything a Chingalingus, a Chingaloid, or some other one. There was a third one. Nobody could ever remember the third one. So I just call it Chingalingus because it's just a mix of a bunch of old sprues that I had. So, but we're going to try this one more time. Just going to tear these up. Try this one more time. I'm going to go to 340 again and see if that's, you know what? I mean, I tried it at 340 before. Pretty hot. I got dense, but I'm going to see, maybe I was doing something wrong with that. Oops. That's a little warm. This nozzle is always a little warm. It's feeling a little stiff. stiff in there. That's better. Let's just blast this all caught up in it. If I have time, matter of fact, I will have time, I think. I'm going to go ahead and clean that out. There we go. That's hot. And one more shot on camera, and we'll see what happens. Get this pulled off the glass. This stuff is like freaking boogers, you know? It sticks to you and it doesn't want to come off. So you have to like flick it just like a booger or something. It's gross. Let's go. Oops, did I get that wrong? Okay, let's go ahead and start. All right, so guess what we're doing again? We're waiting on the microwave. But this time, we're going to clean off the injector. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. There's a couple little chunks of stuff that went flying when they ran the brush through it. Don't see anything on the rod. Put it back in. And there should still be enough oil left from before. Shouldn't have to drizzle any more of that in. Oh, much better, much better. Nice and smooth. Okay. That way. Some more sherry cask. That is the yummy. Just about ready, just about. We want to go to the 340 again this time, just to see what happens. I have this post-it note on the side that says no hotter than 320, 5-second hold, open at 60 seconds. The night I wrote that out and put it on there, that worked. I haven't been able to get it work since. So we'll see what happens here. But I'm thinking that if it's an issue with the gates sealing off too soon, I'm thinking a hotter shot should work. Oh, this is this big chunk in here. So we can't smash that up a little bit. Maybe get it melted in enough to shoot. I think that is. Let's check the temp here. Well, you might notice that I keep setting this in front of the microwave to check the temp. I just seem to get a more accurate reading over here as opposed to where the fan's drawing air right across the top of the cup. I think we're just about there. I saw 338. Yeah, we just broke 340, just barely. Okay, put this bad boy over here. That's nice and tight. Here we go. Ooh, it just sucked up some air. Gotta make sure we get that out. Okay, here we go. Here we're going for the shot. Five-second hold. And we're still a little bit froze up there, just a little bit. You see that? Evacuate our plastisol. Watch the drawdown here and see what happens. We're going to pop it open again at 60 seconds. It's still drawing on down a little bit. I want to make sure the drawdown is complete before we pop the mold open. I think that's it. Okay, let's see here. Oh look, this one dented. I have a dent right here. Same exact thing as last time. This one's dented too. Can you see that? Yeah, I just don't understand why I can't get consistent shots out of this mold. I mean, I was right at 340 both times. One time I got all perfect base, and this time I don't. I think I did about the same. Well, we'll watch the video later, but I'm pretty sure that I did the shot about the same speed. I time how long I hold the pressure, so that's the same. I just don't get it. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to do some more research, some more trial and error here. But for today, I think that's the end of the video. If you liked it, if you enjoyed watching us, maybe give us a like and subscribe. Until next time, tight lines and calm waters.